Morning everybody, and welcome. Hope you're all keeping well this morning, you early risers. And morning Martin straight away, hope you're keeping well. And for those who've joined us first thing this morning, good morning on this bright sunny morning. It is now 10 to 7. First aircraft taxiing out is Ryanair. And if you're wondering why there isn't this grey and military, I do civilian as well. So we're back after a year due to the pandemic. Morning Leslie. Hope you're keeping well, my friend. And you're at work, so I'll give you the airside. So yeah, it's been a year since we've been here due to the pandemic, and I was opting for the car park, but I decided to come over this side this morning. So hopefully we're going to have a few this morning. And good morning Darren, hope you're keeping well, my friend. And good morning Glenn. And morning Janet. Morning John. So yeah, early risers this morning, huh? We should have a few aircraft coming in and out this morning. Hope you all went and visited President Biden when he came in. We opted to stay away for the day. We went down to see the presidential ospreys down at Exeter before visiting Heathrow in the afternoon, and we got some fantastic videos of Air Force One going out, which hopefully will be very soon. And good morning Donna. You early risers, eh? You either got problems sleeping at night or you're up early. And John is from Erdington in Birmingham. So here we go, the first one, Ryanair. So we do have some incoming thunderstorms, I do believe, tonight. Well, that could be interesting. I wonder how many of us will be out storm chasing tonight. I know I will be. So I'm going to pan around. You can see all these EasyJets parked over here. Normally I go on top of that car park over there, but today I've said we're going to stay here. Morning Joseph. Morning Stu. So I appreciate you all joining us. Good morning, Mighty 52. They decided to go gardening at 4:55. A few choice words, yes. Funny enough, I was blocked in this morning by my next door neighbour. Now, I normally work nights, so I can understand why he blocked me in. So I took the car across country just to get out this morning. So all in all, I think there's about 40 aircraft in the next hour and a half or so. So it's picking up here at Luton. So if you wonder where I am at Luton Airport, and that doesn't include the bizjets. So this morning while I was setting up, we've had 2 Wizzairs and a Ryanair. We've just witnessed another Ryanair going out. So hopefully, fingers crossed, we'll have a few more. And I did expect them to be using 07 or 8. I think it's 7 now, so 07, but they're using 25 this morning, which surprised me. Yeah, this is my home airport as well. It's the closest. It took me 20 minutes to get here. On a good day, I could probably do the same at Heathrow, but on a bad day, it could take at least 3 hours. And I suppose you know that one, Donna. Getting, as you're one of the locals to me as well. So yeah, I've seen some fantastic pictures of Biden and Air Force One and First Lady in the C-32. Hopefully very soon you'll see some of my videos going up. We were there at the other end of the runway where Ken from Visions was live streaming, fantastic live stream. But we opted not to do the live stream that day. We opted to just try and get some of the rare footage of the Ospreys. But we have got them videos coming very soon. Loads more live streams lined up for you guys in the future. It comes down to trying to get out with work and everything else. So bear with me, we are trying to get up to speed. We've had a few technical problems. This morning, funny enough, Facebook decided to kick me off, so I've had to restart that up. And that was the reason why I was a bit late this morning. So again, an apology for that. I do try and keep to on time. Now I'm looking over to my right, I can see an inbound, but it's quite a way out at the moment. Good morning, Mike, on YouTube. We are on YouTube. And good morning, Shane. Glorious morning for this. So when I get home after this stream, I'll be going home and I'll be doing some more editing, and hopefully tomorrow we'll have a video going up of Air Force One departing Heathrow, or we'll have the Marine One formation leaving Heathrow as well. So one of the two will go up. So like I said, we do have an inbound, but we'll wait for him just to get a bit closer before we pan around to him. Now I didn't expect loads of people here this morning, because if anybody's like my wife, she'd probably be still snoring away. The cat, I left him, Sparko, on the sofa. The kids are snoring away. So it's a nice little stream just to say hi. I'm still here, get out whenever I can. And just taxiing out, we have a Wizzair and coming in. So I'm going to pan around to him in a second. Good morning, Sonia. Hope you're keeping well. And hopefully you'll be seeing lots more streams in and around Luton, Heathrow, and then obviously then you've got your military stuff coming soon, which will be the fantastic stuff. We'll be heading back to Coningsby, Lakenheath, and everywhere else. So here we go. We're going to pan around to him now. First arrival for us this morning. Shooting into the sun. Wizzair Wednesday, we could call this, couldn't we, guys? Loads of Wizzairs this morning. Now, normally in the morning they have between 8 and 10 Wizzairs coming in and out. And you can see one's taxiing up. Good morning, Caroline. Hope you're keeping well. When are you back to Lakenheath and Mildenhall, Mike? Like, as soon as it starts getting a bit busier, we'll head back to Lakenheath. At the moment, there's only about 6 to 10 aircraft that are flying around. And yesterday, where it was unfortunately Flight Lieutenant Cage's year's anniversary where we lost him, and I was there that day, so I kept away, and I hopefully when it gets a bit more busy we'll be back. Morning Steve Lyons, Edward's tuned in. Morning Steve and Edward, hope you're okay. And Shane, how are the girls? They're all good. This evening, where we finish here, we're off up to Lincolnshire this evening. There should be some Apaches flying, so Abby's going to have another late night. She wants to go and see some Apaches flying, so that's the plan this evening. Andy Kemp, good morning from all at General Aviation Spotters Facebook. Great to see you back. Your live stream has shared to the group. This is my local airport as well. Fantastic, thank you much for sharing, it really is appreciated. Morning Bob, good morning from Belfast. Was on the car park 27th of May, another great spot. Yeah, the car park is an amazing spot. So we're going to pan around, we've seen this one, we're going to pan around. There is another inbound. Belfast is where my other half's family's from. Her mum is from a little village, well, I don't know if it's a village now, it was a village called Carrickfergus. So Belfast is Belfast City, I think it is another place I'd like to go and spot, or Belfast. I want to do Dublin as well, another good airport. Another Wizzair. No, is it? Yep. So the location is okay here, but I'd rather the car park. And morning, the wife is awake. Wow, look at that. And morning, I hope I pronounce this right, Trevan Bloomfield from Ohio in America. Thanks so much for joining us, really appreciated. For the early morning, I suppose over you it's going to be, I don't know, early, well, midnight-ish, coming to early hours of night time, I suppose, 1 a.m. So this is Wizzair going straight out, hopefully from here. And if you look in the distance behind him, there should be a hot air balloon. I don't know if you can see that or not. I think the contrast is not great for you guys at the moment. Morning Wendy. Good morning. And that's another video I did. I did Midlands Air Festival. And we have a balloon fest video. If you'd just like to chill out and watch some balloons flying around to music, that'd be one video I've done recently. And also the Red Arrows and the Typhoon. That was an interesting video, that was. And we have Shirley now on mod. So as this one departs, there's another one inbound. So Shirley is the moderator on our Facebook channel, and then we have Lee and Rachel who normally do the moderating on YouTube, but unfortunately they're not available today. So if you're on YouTube, be gentle with each other. So as he's going up, we'll now pan around to the next arriving. Yes, you do see a balloon. If you can see it, great. On my screen I can't see it because the contrast is not great on my screen, but if you can see it, it's fantastic. That's one thing me and the wife want to do, is hot air ballooning, give it a go. They come quite low over the house where we live. So yeah, we could call this the Wizzair Wednesday for the early risers. I honestly didn't think I was going to get up this morning. I really didn't. I thought, no, there's no way. But yep, we're here. And good morning, Justin. Hope you're keeping well. And don't forget, we are on YouTube and on Facebook. And to all our new followers, welcome. It is appreciated. For some reason, my Facebook decided just to pack up then. So we will be back out doing military very soon. So if anybody wonders where we've been on the military, Coningsby's on nights this week. And then you've got Lakenheath. There are 2 squadrons, full squadrons out of deployment at the moment. So it's very, very quiet there. And it wouldn't be worth a stream at the moment. I'd obviously want to bring a good stream for you guys. And going up there wouldn't really, you'd only see 6 aircraft going out in the morning, and that'd be it. I remember that 3-hour manic stream that we did. That was absolutely fantastic. That was a busy old morning, that was. So we do have another inbound. What's the guess that's going to be a Wizzair? There, so Leslie is on the ball this morning. Another Wizzair is about to land. The amount of Wizzairs they get in here, I think that was probably one of the only airlines that kept on going throughout. It was the Wizzair. So what we're doing there, I want to taxi past the main apron where the car park is, where I normally go. And then what we do, we'll pan around to this one as it gets a bit closer. We do have a couple of spotters, early risers this morning as well, next to me on the left hand side. So if you're watching, guys, good morning to you. Early risers. Here we go, we're coming round. And here we're coming over the threshold now of 25. We changed the runway numbers recently due to the magnetic. Another Wizzair Wednesday. Yeah, well, that's what we're going to call this one. Wizzair Wednesday. So my contrast is completely different. It looks like you're getting beautiful blue skies on the screen, and I'm getting okay-ish, not great. So we'll back round to these guys here. We'll leave it there for now. Morning, Caroline. Your last stream from Lakenheath was fantastic. Yeah, it was a busy stream. It was absolutely mental, that one. Morning, Catherine from Bridgend. Morning, Mike. Live right next door to Luton. You have 7 Wizzairs en route. Fantastic. Yeah, that's brilliant. I know there's a bit of a lull when it goes a bit quiet, but don't worry. We can keep each other amused. So we do have some new merchandise out, guys. If you're interested, we have some fantastic merchandise. Morning, Pete, and it's now called, it's our featured selection called On Scope, and that's brilliant, absolutely fantastic new design, designed specifically for us, and you can have it custom designed on how you want it. But after this aircraft lands, which is, I don't know, I suppose it's about 6 miles out, we'll show you what it looks like. I think it's the radar with aircraft inside it, so it's not actually flying around inside it, and you can have it custom, your name on it or however you want it done, at a small fee obviously. But yeah, we've got some fantastic t-shirts, hoodies, mugs. It's brilliant. And also, as Shirley's just put up on Facebook, and unfortunately we haven't got another on YouTube, we do work on donations only, and we are free of charge, and we love doing this. And I really do get frustrated when I have internet problems or IT problems, which unfortunately, we've been having a few recently, and then when the weather changes, it doesn't help, and it's just so frustrating. You just want to get out there and give you guys some fantastic streams, and it really does annoy me. So we can hear him coming in. Now what's the betting? That's another Wizzair then. This is also a bizjet hub. I think apart from Farnborough, I think this is one of the busiest bizjet hubs that I've seen. And Almigidiolu, I think I pronounced it right. Very good morning, everyone. Good morning. We're going to pan around now to the next aircraft coming in. Here we go. If you see the balloon, let me know, because I can't see it on my screen because of oh yeah, I've just seen it there. There you are, I've just seen it. Contrast on my screens is not as good as what you're seeing. Should be on my screen about now. So I did see the balloon. One the other night, I thought it was going to land in our garden as we were tucking into the barbecue. So as you can see over there, you've got some Wizzairs, you've got some bizjets over in the corner there. Just in case we've got any bizjet fans, you've got some bizjets there, the signature. And then when we pan around, we've got some here that are parked up, the old EasyJets, and at the back there you've got some more bizjets parked up over there. So we'll come back round and we'll just leave it on this one here for now. And Mike Rim, I loved your Valley trip with the girls recently. Thank you very much. Yeah, the girls, especially Emily likes coming along if I bribe her with food and drink. And Abby likes coming along because obviously she's my AV geek, and she seems to love it. And tonight, after school, we head up to one of the ranges up in Lincolnshire to hopefully see some Apaches doing some live firing. That's what the plan is this evening. So instead of going to bed early, she's opting to do that. I did give her the option, but she decided that she wanted to come along and out with Dad. So what we're going to do is I'm just going to show you quickly our scope range. Have a look at these then, guys, just 2 seconds. There we go. So that's our scope range, on scope. So you can see the radar screen with the F-15s inside, and it's the same on the mugs. We're changing it to however you want it to be. You can customize that design however you like for a small fee. You can have your name on it. Anything you like. And then obviously the next page we're going to show you is our donation page. Like I said, we work on donations, stars, whatever you can offer, we do really appreciate it. And that is what we are doing. And now we're back to the live screen. And at the moment there is a bit of a lull, we've gone a bit quiet, but we do know there's a few more inbound. Wendy, the balloon is at 457 meters high and travels at 22 kilometers per hour. Cool. Yeah, the one that nearly landed in our garden wasn't going that fast, and it was a lot lower than that. Catherine, we have Wizzairs parked up at Cardiff. Hopefully they'll be heading back out and getting busy again. Just need to get rid of this coronavirus. And Mike Rimmer, oh wow, love it. Do you have baseball caps? Yep. If you go onto our website, which is www.aviationinaction.co.uk, we have everything on there. We have everything from key rings. We can have that design on key rings. There are mugs, but that is our new design. We have baseball caps, we have umbrellas, we have everything. So we're covering all aspects, but the on scope is our new design, and it's there, and it's specific for us. You can have your names on it, on the back, on the front, whatever you like. So like I said, I know there's a bit of a lull at the moment, but don't go anywhere. There are more coming in. And there is also more going out. So from now till about 8:30, 8:45, there is about 40 odd aircraft, and that doesn't include your bizjets. Hopefully we'll have a load of bizjets going out as well. a mic room, a fab, I'll have a look. Thank you very much. And if there is anything you want, or if there's not a showing, give us a message, give us a bell, and we'll sort something out for you. Not a problem at all. Just grab us on Facebook or YouTube Message, and we'll get back to you. Or you can email us at admin@aviationaction.co.uk. So, yes, coming up is our videos from Heathrow, Air Force One. We've also got Air Force One landing at Mildenhall, First Lady landing at Mildenhall and departing Heathrow. We've got the Marine flight out of Heathrow as well on video, and we've got loads, well, there's loads of videos. I could go through the catalogue. Been very busy on video side of things. There is a load. We've got the Midlands Air Festival. So you've got the Catalina as well on a video. And as you can see, Shirley's put up, buy us a coffee. Yeah, and that's fact. I did have a sneaky one this morning on the way here. But this, when you talk so much, God, you do get dry. Very dry. So I've sneaked a bottle of Coke. And morning, Julian, from Odeon, RAF Odeon, where the Chinooks are based. The Walkers. We love a good blade slap. If you do follow us, and you have been following us for a while, thank you very much, it really is appreciated. And like I said, we want to get out there more. And if you've just joined us and you're new to Aviation in Action, welcome to the family. It's all free of charge. We're hoping to bring in loads more live streams in the future. And this is only just an early riser to say hi. We're still around, we're still alive, we're still out there bringing you live streams. And hopefully, in a minute, we'll get some more inbound and outbound. But like I said, I knew there was a lull in the flying. But doesn't the colours on that, so if you're a photographer, the colours on these at the moment, the light is straight down the runway, which is very nice. At one point I thought they were going to be using 07, which is the number now. And I did contemplate whereabouts I was going to be going. So coming up, we do have other live streams from military bases. We have Coningsby, once Lakenheath gets busy again, Lakenheath, Mildenhall, back to RAF Valley, which is an absolutely fantastic base with the Hawks and the Texans and the Jupiters, which Abby called the Saturns. I'm sure that's what she calls them, which is the helicopters there. And if you've only woken up to join us, then we appreciate that. But if you've struggled sleeping, it was hot last night. I know that. It was too hot last night. And not like I said, I normally work nights. So I don't normally go to bed about 3:30 in the morning. And James Lang on YouTube. Don't forget we're also on YouTube. Good morning, fellow aviation fans watching from Scotland. So that's another place we'll be visiting in the future. Hopefully we'll be doing a Scotland tour, which will be announced in the future. Once it gets a bit more busier, we'll be out and about. Good morning, Phil Williams. Hope you and the boys are okay. Hope you're keeping well. Now Phil was also at Midlands Air Fest. Popped along and said hello while we were videoing. And we were hoping to be heading off to Wales next week, but the weather gods aren't looking too good for next week. So it wasn't looking great. So things may change for next week's ideas of what I've got. But all will be revealed very soon. In Finley on YouTube. Morning, Darren. Looks like 4 Wizzair Airbuses within the next 15 minutes. Fantastic. So it looks like we're going to have some more inbound. And then obviously these boys are then going to go out because they're literally fast. They're in and out pretty quick here at Luton. Morning, Andrew Smith. So when this airport gets back up to speed. Luton was a very, very, very busy airport before COVID, and I expect it will be busy again once all this pandemic's finished, and we look forward to visiting here on a regular basis. This will be my home airport. Obviously we'll still do the Heathrows, the Lutons, the Stansteds. We've not visited Stansted yet. That's another airport we've got to do, and then we'll be going out further afield. We will head up to Manchester at some time, and then we've obviously got then Birmingham when that picks up again, etc, etc. And James Lang, great channel here, my friend, thank you very much. Do you have ATC audio? Unfortunately, I'm not allowed to broadcast ATC. It's against the law broadcasting it live, but if someone was next to me and had the radio on, I can't stop that broadcasting that, but I can't do it myself. But some of my videos has some audio on ATC, and I personally love ATC audio, but unfortunately it's against the law to broadcast it when you're live. And good morning, Darren Graham from a very hot Heathrow. Yeah, it's I didn't expect it to be that warm this morning, but it certainly was, and it's going to get hotter. 28 degrees I think they say today, and then thunderstorms rolling over Hertfordshire this evening, well tonight about midnight to 1 o'clock, so hopefully, stupidly, I might go out and do some storm chasing. Might do. And that'd be interesting, wouldn't it? You have an A321 on finals from Budapest. Thank you much, Pete. So I'm looking out. I keep looking over to my shoulders. I'm looking straight down the runway, and I can't see it because I'm looking straight into the sun. But I'm sure as soon as he comes into scope, see how I did that with our new merchandise on in scope. So you could even have that. You could have an A321 in there. You could have a 747, an Airbus A400, Typhoons, F-15s, whatever you like. And James Lang, yeah, I had a feeling it was against the law, my friend. Yeah, we're just checking. Yep, unfortunately it is. I would love to do this with ATC, but like I said, if someone was standing next to me, I can't stop that. But obviously when I'm broadcasting, I would say it's not me with an ATC radio or scanner, it's somebody else. But when I don't need to have it with me, obviously then I'll try and keep away from it. I'm still looking. Oh, there he is. Yep, Pete is just literally just coming to my my eyesight. And General Aviation Spotter, unfortunately have to go to work. That is a bummer. Yeah, I feel your pain. Have a fantastic day at work, General Aviation Spotter. And hopefully wherever you're going there's plenty of air conditioning. Put the air conditioning unit on and just chill out. I think this is going to be the last, well, not the last day of summer, but the last day of the warmth for a little while. I think we've got some pretty turbulent weather coming in over the next few days. And Cardiff Airport only has a few days planes leaving a day now. Yeah, unfortunately it's just the way it is. And then hopefully it will pick up in the near future. So what we're going to do, we're going to pan around to these other ones. You can see these. I suppose you've been watching that one for a bit too long now. So we've got a Ryanair, and then obviously then you've got the line of EasyJets over there. And we do have an inbounder. And Leslie, thank you very much for the stars. It's really appreciated. And I know Leslie struggles sleeping at night. When I go to bed quite regular, I see Leslie up on Facebook there. So yeah, bless her. I know she struggles with sleep. And I'm going to bed at about 3 o'clock in the morning. You get the is it insomnia where people can't sleep? I think it is. You get that the group comes up. Oh, look at that. So we have now 2 on finals. I can still see the one. Oh, yeah, I can see the second one now. So we're going to pan around to him in about 20 seconds, and then he's a bit closer. And morning, Chris, up on Facebook. And Hayden, good morning. And Kez, good morning. And we've got two EasyJets en route, about 40 minutes. So we're going to pan around to this one now. There we go. Should come into the screen now for you. Wizzair Wednesday. There you go. I do believe he'll taxi you off at the Bravos, and then when they depart they'll use Alphas. If I remember rightly on there how the airfield is, we have Alphas where they depart, Bravos at the other end, and then Charlie is in the middle. Morning Bob. Thank you much for the stars as well. Thank you. And Ethan Aviation, nice, thank you very much. James, 2 EasyJets en route from Glasgow and Edinburgh, about 40 minutes. So there we are. So we do have different aircraft apart from Wizzairs. And I do have the second one on my scope. Again, see how I did that? Scope, very good. Our new merchandise. So we'll pan around when he gets a bit closer. I know all these aircraft that have arrived have got to depart, so we know we're going to get at least 5 Wizzairs out. And this is all before breakfast for some people. And if you like the scrolly bit at the bottom, so you'll see sometimes if you're brand new, if you're putting some stars in, you may see your name come up. That's a new feature we've had recently, which is pretty cool. If you have a birthday, or if you know one's got a birthday or an anniversary and you want people's names in there, let me know and we can get that in there. Just send us a message on Facebook or on YouTube, or just send us an email at admin@aviationaction.co.uk and you'll see your name scrolling at the bottom there. Even if it's just say hi, you know, and you want it up there for a day on one of our streams. And Ethan Aviation subbed, keep up the great shift. Thank you very much, it really is appreciated. And Wendy, time for a cup of coffee. Yep, definitely. We like a good cup of coffee. Right, round to the next one now. The balloon is going off into the distance now. It should come to, there he is. He's about to come to your screen, should be there now. There we go. It's pretty cool. If you haven't already, YouTube is a better format to use. So if you can, pop over to YouTube and subscribe onto our YouTube. The format is a lot better. You get it in better definition than you do on Facebook. So if you're on Facebook and you're thinking, why isn't this as good as YouTube? Get over there. Morning, Gary. Gary Dean. I'll keep meaning to give you a call, Gary, so I'll be giving you a call very soon, mate. Hope you're keeping well, my friend. And I'm not too sure who's on YouTube now. I think that may be Lee on YouTube, or it could be Rachel. We have Lee and Rachel. We do have another moderator joining us very soon, which will be Luke. He'll be joining us. Good morning, Sean. Jeffrey the Giraffe. So while we're waiting, what we'll do, we'll show you the Jeffrey the Giraffe. So here we go. So bear with me, I'm just going to go over to Jeffrey. Jeffrey the Giraffe, here we go. So if you have a little read of this, we are supporting Jeffrey the Giraffe. Jeffrey the Giraffe is unfortunately a girl passed a little while ago, and we are supporting a fantastic cause to raise funds for Great Ormond Street. And all we've got to do is go along, follow the links in that and then go and buy a Jeffrey. Support them wherever you can. Donations, no matter how big or small it is. It's a fantastic course, and Jeffrey has been everywhere with the red arrows. I think being on a B2, it goes everywhere. And we have got our own little Jeffrey, but please do go along and support Jeffrey the giraffe. And it doesn't matter how big or small the donation is, the money goes to Great Ormond Street, which is absolutely fantastic. So we're going to go back to our live page. There we go. And James Lang, I actually found your channel on Twitch, my friend. Wow. Yes. So Twitch, this is make you laugh. Twitch, I have no idea how Twitch works. I presume it's exactly the same as YouTube or Facebook, but we don't have no moderators on it. It's not growing at all, unfortunately. But yeah, it's yeah. My daughter tells me how Twitch works, and she tells me how to do the notifications and all that. And Gary says, great to see you out again. Thank you much, Gary. Tim Cooper, good morning from Silver. Is that Silverstone? I think it is. Oh, it's Rachel. Good morning, Rachel, on our YouTube mod. About time we had someone fantastic on our YouTube. About time we had someone decent moderator. Don't say that to Lee though, Rach. You'll get me in trouble. And we also, oh yes, and now Rachel was just giving me a kick up the backside. We also have TikTok. So if you like your minute, it's none. Don't worry, it's no one dancing. It's not me dancing. It's nothing like that at all. What we do is we put our short videos up. They go up as well. So yeah, all these things I get told about, TikTok, Twitch, I've got no idea. I drive a lorry for a living, so yeah. So yeah, some people did ask me what I do for a proper job. So my proper job is I drive a lorry at night time, and I do this for a passion. That's what it's for, absolute passion. And Shirley's put the Jeffrey Giraffe link into the chat now on Facebook. Thank you, Shirley. And Shirley was an early riser this morning. I told her what time I was going live. She fell off her chair, bless her. All I got was, you what? This car park where I am, which is the southern side of Luton, it used to be very busy. It used to be up here at 6 o'clock in the morning to try and find a parking space. But just because of the lull of no aircraft or limited amount of aircraft, it's quite easy to find a parking space at the moment. So looking over to my right, we do have another inbound aircraft. Now what's the betting it's going to be another Wizzair? Let me think. And I'm pretty sure it's going to be another Wizzair. So like I said earlier on, we will be going back out to do our military stuff very soon. We're just trying to make sure that you guys know we do civilian as well as military. We do cover all areas, and plus we do our helicopters. We like our helicopters as well. Definitely if I'm taking Abby with me. And James has asked if someone can put the Jeffrey link on YouTube. I'm sure Rachel will be on that. Now you can buy your own little Jeffrey. You can hang it from your wing, what you call it, your rear mirror in your car, key rings or whatever. I think they're about £7.50, but they are brilliant. And all, like I said, the money goes towards the Great Ormond Street in London. So we're going to pan around to the next one. There we go. was like we knew that was going to be another Wizzair, wasn't it? What we need now is another kind of different aircraft, don't we? Be nice to get something like an EasyJet or something, wouldn't it? Eh? I wish I could pronounce it. Oh, Almongi Dilu. Terrible, isn't it? Eh? Just working and listening to AIA info. Thanks to keep up the good moving from NHS staff in here with you. Yes, Rachel is our moderator. She works on with the NHS. So anybody who works on the NHS, keep up the good work, keep up the good fight, keep going, doing fantastic. And morning, Alison. How are you? Hope you're keeping well. And if you haven't done the switch yet, jump over to YouTube. Doesn't cost anything. It's free of charge, and the quality is a lot better. Just jump over there, subscribe, and away you go. Going over the top of us at the moment. I won't look. Oh, there it is. Yep. So I think it's a Ryanair going over the top of us. I won't try and zoom in for you, because if I do that, I'll probably fall off. Yeah. I think that's a Ryanair, by the looks of it. Caroline, does anyone know if the B2s are coming over to the UK this year for a stint? Well, I know a lot of the US stuff that should have been here didn't because of COVID. Like the B1s went off to Norway, they should have come here. Other bits and pieces should have come here and they didn't, they went off to other places. The B52s went down to Spain and they should have came here due to COVID. So I think a lot of things are keeping away from us at the moment, but I'm not 100% sure on the B2s. There is another deployment coming up, but I'm not too sure if they're going to be coming into the UK or not. Good morning, John. And good morning from, I can't pronounce that, Fluggerstoft. Good morning, early birds. Yeah, we're early birds indeed. Good morning, Kezi. We're all on what early risers, and there's another one inbound. He's about 6 or 7 miles out, I think. And I do appreciate you joining us first thing this morning. It really is nice. I'm going to go back to bed. Yeah, I think I might be going back to bed. I've got a long day today. I could be heading up to Lincolnshire. I think it's Lincolnshire. Well, it's on the border of Lincolnshire this evening. Take a little abs with me after she finishes school. There you are. There's Jeffrey the Giraffe. Link's just come up. Can go along and support. That's up on YouTube now. So we'll just wait for him to get a bit closer. And hopefully we've had lots of arriving. What we need now is we need the reverse. We need some parters. That'd be nice right now. We'll cut the bizjets going out. Wait for him to get a bit closer. About another 3 or 4 seconds and then I'll pan around. Morning, Ian. Have a great day, my friend. Hope you're keeping well. We're going to pan around now to the next inbound. I bet it's a Wizzair. No, my luck, I'll be wrong this time. It shows you we do both civilian and military. We love aviation, that's what it is. Don't care what it is. Wizzair Wednesday, look at that. You see the heat haze on that runway now. and any news about the Antonov visiting Scotland this year. I know there's a 1, 2, 4 going into Bryce on Saturday, I do believe, but I'm not too sure about Scotland. They just pop up and they visit, go into places whenever. But if I have any information, I'll let you know on streams. If you have questions, if I can give you any information on stuff, just ask the questions. If I can help out, I will. Oh, that's my belly rumbling. Did you hear that? Oh dear. That might have to be a McDonald's breakfast on the way home. But don't tell the missus. And it is really appreciated you joining us. Ian, thank you much for the stars. Really is appreciated. Thank you. So what we do while we're waiting, we're going to show you our on-scope range again. Now I love this merchandise. I think this is fantastic. Now look at that. It is specifically designed for us and us only. As you can see, you've got on scope the radar, the aircraft in the middle, and you can have that designed on how you want it to be. You can have it custom designed for you as a small charge for the custom bit, but you can have any aircraft in there in that radar, and I think it looks absolutely awesome. And we can do it on, as you can see, we've got the t-shirts, hoodies, mugs, key rings, you name it, we can do it. And I think it's brand new to us and it looks fantastic. So go along to our website and look at the shop. Loads of stuff in there. And then we have got, again, Jeffrey the Giraffe, which we just put the link out for on Facebook and on YouTube. We support Jeffrey the Giraffe, a worthy cause. Money goes towards Great Ormond Street. And then finally we have our donation page, and like I said earlier on, we're free of charge, and all we do is accept donations, but it's not compulsory. It's if you want to. We won't be offended if you don't, and we really appreciate anything you do give. It really is appreciated. And we're back to the live. What we'll do, we'll follow that whiz around, I think. He's just come in. And hopefully we're going to get a few departing very shortly. Because if you're like me, are we bored yet of the arrivals? Oh, Shirley's just popped up on the old Facebook. What about the parachute jump I'm doing? Oh yes. Shall I mention that? So I'm going to be doing a parachute jump in the very near future. I've got to organise it all first. But there's going to be 2 causes the money's going to go towards. And the money's going to go towards Jeffrey the Giraffe, and also Rennie Grove Hospice, which my mum passed before Christmas, and Rennie Grove Hospice was fantastic to her on her last few days. So I thought, well, I love heights, but I just think it's a bit crazy jumping out of a serviceable aircraft with a parachute. So I'm going to make sure we'll do this properly. There's going to be no one around, just in case I've cut the wires. But yes, on a serious note, I will be jumping out of an aircraft in the very near future. I've just got to organise it all, and money raised will go towards Jeffrey the Giraffe and also towards Rennie Grove Hospice. That is in the near future. We've just got to organise it and get it up and running, and that's the plan. And we'll live stream it, we'll GoPro it, we'll video it, we'll do everything. You'll probably see me screaming and everything else. So it'll be fantastic. Good morning, Jane. Hope you're well. I think you're down in Barry, aren't you? I think that's where you are. So some people ask me why didn't I live stream the Air Force One over the weekend. I decided not to. I presumed it was going to be excessively covered on the live stream side of things. So we decided to do something completely different, and it was going to be videoing it. So what we've done, we've videoed the Ospreys, the presidential Ospreys down in Exeter. We went down there, got them. We then stupidly drove back from Exeter and then got Air Force One departing from Heathrow. We then got the Marine formation departing Heathrow, and then we got the two C-32s, plus on top of that we got the Mildenhall arrivals. So they're all going to be videos put out very soon, and then also we've got our Midlands Airfest videos to go out. If you like balloons, we've got one, is about 10 minutes long. You can put it out in the background, balloons going up to music. I actually enjoyed editing that one, it's quite nice. But if you like balloons and just listening to chill out music, that's what that one's too. And already I can feel my head beginning to burn. And I can hear the missus going, why didn't you take sun cream? Who needs sun cream? Being a lorry driver, there's only one side of me that burns, and that's the right hand side. So I've got a nice brown arm, my legs are going red, and one side of my face is one colour. And there's a gentleman pulled right up next to me, and he's just sipped a cup of coffee, and that looks so appealing. And Wendy, oh man, it was just a little too much Air Force One streams and photos, like there was nothing else in the world. It was a busy weekend for that, yeah. It was Facebook just had a meltdown with Air Force One and Biden. But it's, I think so far I've seen, yeah, I saw Obama when he came in at Fairford. I've seen Trump, and I've also seen Biden now. It's the same aircraft. Good morning, Jim. Shirley, your favourite friend has just popped up on YouTube. Now these two have a love-hate relationship. They like abusing each other, which is quite funny watching them two go at it. So if you guys have got any information of what is coming inbound or not, shall we say. I know there is always a bit of a lull in aircraft movement here, but at the moment we've got, I think about 6 Wizzairs, which we know will be going up very shortly. And we'll be finishing about 8:30ish. That's our time we finish. And then you can all carry on having a fantastic day, but don't get too hot. Wherever you can, put the air conditioning on. I left the cat laying on the sofa this morning. I don't think animals like the heat. My one certainly doesn't. And Jim, I bet she's glad I'm on YouTube at the moment. Oh, I'm sure you'll pop over. Oh, she just said good morning to you on your Facebook, Jim. So she's anticipating your arrival. Wendy, I haven't seen 1 second of any stream, and to my surprise, the world kept turning. Oh, it did indeed, yeah. But I have to say, I had to go and get these Ospreys. I love the Ospreys. The Ospreys are absolutely fantastic. On Mildenhall, they're based there, but the presidential ones are a nice dark green. Just something about the Ospreys, the engines, just the whole aircraft. I love it. Oh, there are James Lang. We have Ryanair 7 minutes out. It will be hot today. That's what they say. Oh yes, it's going to be could be a hot one. I think they said 28 degrees today, and then we have storms later on this evening, which is going to be fantastic. We like a good thunderstorm. So we're up at 5 o'clock this morning. I'm going to go home, do some editing on the videos, and then wait for Abby to come home, and then we're heading off to a range up north where we are predicting Ospreys to do some live firing. Not Ospreys, sorry, Apaches to do some live firing. And I wouldn't be able to go anywhere without Abby if it was Apaches. My life wouldn't be worth living. So she's going to come with me. Dave Edmonds, good morning. And James, thanks for the update of Ryanair coming in. So that's a different one, isn't it? And where are the inbound flights coming from? AIA. So the Wizzairs, I do believe a lot of them are from Poland. And they've been keeping going the majority of the time. So the Wizzairs are like Budapest, Warsaw, etc. And Rachel's put, it's lovely here in Lincolnshire. Last day of the good weather here for us, so please, I've taken annual leave. Yep, today's the last days of the warm weather for a little while. We do have some turbulent weather coming in. And then Jim's put, you've got to take the boss with you. Yeah, she certainly is the boss. If I say to her I'm going to go and see some Apaches, that's it, I'm done for. My favourite helicopter, my personal, is the Merlin, followed by the Osprey. And then Jim has just put, I suppose the better pop over on Facebook and give Shirley abuse. Oh sorry, not abuse, say good morning. That means abuse. If you were an early riser and you've joined us, good morning. Thank you very much for joining us. If you've only just joined us, we were here at 7:15. Well, I was here at about 6, setting up. I was up before the alarm, quite surprised. I was hoping for some bizjet movements. So far, no bizjets have moved. We've got a couple over there, 7-3. I used to be on top of my bizjet, so I used to know all. But it's been a while. I know you have your Learjets, your Jetstreams, your Falcons, Learjets. Morning James, yes, by the crash gate on the south side, my friend. Hope you're keeping well. Here's Abby. Hi Daddy, morning Abs, hope you're okay. Looking forward to tonight. Give me a long one. Andrew Austin, morning, couldn't use sleep because of the heat. I can't, we are due for a thunderstorm later. Yep, looking forward to it. Now, the question is, would you live stream a thunderstorm or would you video and put it up later? That's the question. Because I'll rather look at the weather map. It's predicting it's going to hit us about midnight for a couple of hours, and it's like it says like it's 80% chance. I think that'd be fantastic to live stream that. Imagine that live streaming a thunderstorm. Oh. She's so excited. There we go. So I presume you want to go then, Abs? Yeah, you want to go and see some Apaches tonight? Bless her. And Abby, good morning, Shirley. Abby, you're getting a dab hand at all this stuff. I'm getting a bit worried. Yes, please. She did a video herself of Air Force One departing. I put it out on our Facebook page, which is, can't remember now, it's Army Air Corps by Abby. Army Air Corps Apache by Abby or something like that. So we do have an inbound aircraft. We'll wait for it to get a bit closer. Morning, Jim. Abby's giving it the chat now. The way things are going, I can see Abby taking over aviation in action. Yeah, that'd be pretty awesome. Live stream a thunderstorm. I remember many years ago I decided to sit out in the garden with an umbrella watching a thunderstorm. The tree next to me got struck. It was quite interesting. So I'll give it a couple more seconds and I'll pan around to this one arriving. You sound tired, Dad. Thanks, Abs. Yeah, I did struggle this morning. I have to admit, I'm not going to afraid to admit that one I did struggle. But we're here, we're alright, Abs, we're doing okay. So I'm going to pan around to the next one. Here we go. Our next inbounder. Here we go. Just got to find him. There he is. 7-3. So this could be your Ryanair. Yep. There's your Ryanair. We do have a Wizzair now taxiing out. See what comes in, has to go back out. James Lang, I have seen the new livery on the RAF Typhoon. Love it. It's really good. Nice colours. Very nice colours. I was lucky to get it at Midlands, but that was my first air show trying to video it, and I have to admit, I'm not going to lie, it was all over the place, but I have got some good snippets of it, so I'll put it together and make it into a video. So that's coming up soon. So we do have a Wizzair taxiing down. I think that's the first different aircraft that's arrived this morning. On a Q1, Sainty. He did his display practice on Monday with a grey aircraft. I do believe his aircraft, rumours have it, is broken. And Andrew Austin, Abby will end up taking your job soon. Yeah, I can see that coming. I can see that coming. But please do pass this around. Please do share what we do. It's all free of charge. We love what we do. Please share around your friends, your family, your next door neighbour, your partner, your mistress, whoever you got. We appreciate the sharing, share the love, and we enjoy what we do. And Abby's put, is anyone with you? There's a man next to me drinking a nice cup of coffee right now. But apart from that, it's very quiet up here. Normally you'd be fighting for a spot up here in the good old days. So he goes down in a bit of a dip over there. When you're up in a car park, you don't actually see this dip, but it's they go downhill and then up a hill. And sometimes they will depart straight out, or they will do a thing called backtrack, which means they will go down to the end of the runway and turn around and then come back. Depends on their load, if they're heavy, depends where else they're going. Some aircraft use the backtrack and some don't. And we also have a bizjet now taxiing out as well. That's why I just lost this one from it. I could hear another aircraft taxiing out as a bizjet, which is, I did say to him, quite surprised I haven't seen any bizjets this morning. But we do have one taxiing out. I think it's a citation. I might be totally wrong. Like I said, I'm not 100% sure on my bizjets. I used to be okay with them, but I think it's a citation. I might be totally and utterly wrong. So this Wizzair is now sat waiting for his departure clearance. You're getting peace today, Darren. Can relax, not just shake his head out very. Ben Hartley just joined, great love stream. Thank you very much, really appreciated. So he's waiting for departure. So we have another Wizzair and we have a bizjet taxiing out now. And Rachel's put, shall I bring Jet? She wants to see Jet. We do have an inbound as well, so now we're going to get a busy spell. We have one ready here, as you can see, ready for departure. We have another one taxiing out, which is another Wizz Air. We have a bizjet, and we do have an inbound. So it's going to get a little bit busier now. And Andrew, I used to stream here quite regular, but unfortunately with COVID I stopped. So this is one of my regular airports. It's right down the road from me, so I'll be coming here regular. And I want to get out of places. You'll see more videos, sorry, more live streams from different airfields, airports. Unfortunately, COVID hit at the wrong time for me. I want to get out there more for you guys, bringing it anywhere and everywhere. Military and civilian. So he's on a hold waiting. So we'll pan around to the next aircraft inbound. Here he comes. This could be your EasyJet. Yep. So he's arrived, as you can tell, and now we have this one now taxiing up, and then we have this one ready for departure. So at this point here, I have no idea if he's going to turn left or right. Turns towards us, obviously he's going straight out. If he turns left, he's going to go backtrack. So he now is going to turn towards us. He's going to be going straight out. Straight out departure for him. So this is the Alphas they've just taxied off. And when they taxi off at the other end, it's the Bravos, and the middle bit is the Charlies. Well, it used to be that anyway. They've done some work here at Luton. They're looking at building another terminal, I do believe. I like the fighter jets. I do like going quiet for you when they depart. Not exactly the same as a fighter jet, mind you. The next Wizz Air is taxiing on. We have another one taxiing down. We have another EasyJet, thanks Ben. Another EasyJet taxi coming in from Glasgow. So again, if he turns left, he'll be doing a backtrack. Turns right, he'll be doing, so he's going to come straight out again. Another straight out departure. Morning, Neil. And again, if you haven't already, please do pass around, please share. We appreciate all the shares and everything else. Try and get us out there. That's what it's about, trying to get us out there. The bigger the better. The more people joining one big family. So it looks like Abby's going to be seeing Jet the dog tonight at the range. These are holding, waiting for clearance. Now these will go over my house when they depart, if they turn left on departure. Depends on what standard instrumental departure they use, which is called SID, in short term. The same noise as a fighter jet, is it? As a F-15. Still sound fantastic. And again, anything with aviation is fantastic in my eyes. The heat haze is not great for you guys. Definitely for photographers. At the moment, heat haze would be terrible. So I can see another inbound aircraft. Pan around to the bizjet while we're waiting. I'm sure some people could tell me what that is. I think is it a citation? And Joseph, oh, don't get me going on aviation fuel. That would be an air freshener or aftershave. Good morning, Jake. Don't get we're on YouTube. Morning, Carl from Dublin, and we're also on Facebook. If you're on Facebook and you want better quality, jump over to YouTube. It's absolutely free of charge. There's no cost for this. We do everything free. They go past my house as well if they turn left on departure. So you must be pretty close to where I live then, Ben. They're on 08s. They go straight over. Well, they do go literally straight over my house. If they're on 08s, 07s now even. Now they've changed their numbers. So we've got 25 and 07 here at Luton. On one of our last streams, we did it to Valley, I think it was one of our last streams, and we had one of the Texan pilots, or one of the Hawk pilots, pop up on YouTube and say he was flying one of them aircraft, which I thought that was pretty cool. I thought that was pretty awesome. I love you too, Abs. Have a good day at school. And I shall see you later. Get home as quick as you can because we've got to go, go, go. Now, I'll be very surprised if he backtracks. And you know what? He will, he's. Look at that. So he's backtracking. So what I think what he's going to do, he's going to backtrack. Because I think he's going to let the Wizzair in front of him. The Wizzair taxiing round now. So he's going to give way to him, I do believe. I'll be very surprised if he doesn't. The Wizzair likes to get in and out. I'll be totally wrong. Good morning, Simon. So I'm going to, he's going to go for a straight out by the looks. He's now down at the bottom end of the runway. So we'll pan down to him at the bottom end of the runway. And you see he's taken a full run up at this one. I was a Donny for 7:30 to catch the Astral 747. That should be departing any second now. I think it's ready to go. And up from Jake. There we go. first bizjet of the morning. It's not bad, is it? Eh? Apart from Farnborough, I do believe this is one of the busiest hubs for bizjets. Are there any RFC 17s visiting the UK this summer? Well, they're based in Brize Norton, so they do pop up on Twitter. They basically tell you whereabouts to be going. They just give you like a heads up saying they're going to be doing some essential training at such place. They also do that for the A400s and the Hercs, which the Hercs are unfortunately going out of service very soon. Blue Air 737 inbound from Baku, just flying over the border into Germany. Yeah, Ian Finney just wanted to give you the rotate shots, yeah. We have another inbound. We have this one here, and we do have another Wizzair taxiing out. So while we're waiting for the inbounder, what I'll do is I'll pan around to this other Wizzair, because I do like this this shot. This shot here is quite nice as he taxis up. Good morning, Linker. Catch you later, guys. Thank you, Darren. School run time. And John, I love the small biz jets. I see them at Norwich. So I've been in Norwich when we went to see the air ambulance. And Abby, again, was very lucky enough to get a visit around the air ambulance station and sit in the air ambulance helicopter, which is pretty cool. We were there to see the offshore riggers going out, and she was lucky enough to get a visit into the air ambulance helicopter, which is quite nice. If I remember rightly, I do believe the pilot there, or one of the pilots, was ex-Apache pilot, so that made her even more happier. I do believe that's Titan Air. I do believe. I'm sure one of you guys would know more than me, but I do believe that is Titan. Normally based out of Stansted. He's going to be turning towards us, so he's for a straight out departure. There are Ian Finley, thank you very much. Yeah, it was a Titan. I thought it was. Nice colours on that. I used to love the 757s. A320. Just come from Stansted. Oh, so it's just a little hop. Must be chartered out somewhere then tonight or tomorrow. But lovely, lovely colours. They've changed the colour schemes. I used to love the 757, as I said. Beautiful colours on the 75. Why won't my notification bell change settings? Wendy, I'm afraid you're asking the wrong person. I've got no idea. I didn't know what a notification bell was until about a year ago. But I'm sure someone else on here may help you. If not, give us a message and I'll try and help you out later on. As you can probably hear behind me, another Wizzair taxiing on. This one's got gear up. And again, depends on what departure they're on. Sometimes they'll go straight out, or they'll turn to the left. If they turn left, they go over my house, and if they go straight on, then I just see them in the fair distance. Good morning, Terry. Don't forget we're on YouTube and on Facebook and Twitch. Keep forgetting, and we're not live streaming on TikTok, but we are on TikTok as well, and Instagram, and everywhere else. We have some fantastic photographers, our photography team. Mustn't forget them. And we have a fantastic moderating team. We do have a new addition joining us very soon, Luke. But we have Shirley and Rachel on board at the moment. Rachel's on YouTube. Good morning, Rachel. And we have Shirley on Facebook. Got to go to school run, Darren. Great channel, and thanks for bringing us all the action at Luton. Enjoy the range later. Thanks much, James. Have a fantastic day. Take care, my friend. And thanks for joining us. Jake, I'd advise to unsubscribe and then resubscribe and press the notification bell. That's from Jake. There you go, Wendy. So some advice there. But don't leave it. Please do come back though if you unsubscribe. Don't leave us. There just got caught up. Sorry about that one, guys. We'll catch up with him. And as that's the only one for a little while, we'll probably follow him out and see where he goes. So he's going to hook a left, so that's going to be going over my house. There you go. Very nice indeed. So we had a balloon earlier, all flying around. That's popped, landed, shall we say. Yes, that last advice worked. Thanks a lot. Oh, thank goodness you're back, Wendy. Welcome back. And there's so many wires here. It's quite surprised I haven't fallen off with all the wires. But don't worry, I've just tied this one up now, so that I won't be going anywhere. So if anyone's got any information of what might be next inbound, that'd be great. Because obviously I can't use a radio. On 07 arrivals, they come close past my house on the downwind section. I'm in Flitwick area. Okay, so you're, a friend of mine lives in Stuartsbury, up that way. So you're up towards Bedford, Milton Keynes area. And we're over in Berkhamsted, so we see them going around the back, and then they come over Hemel Hempstead, Berkhamsted. Oh dear, falling apart here, guys. So I do believe we've got a bit of a lull now, a bit of quiet time. So what we'll do again, we'll just we'll show you our brand new scope merchandise. Just for a second. There you go. So this is our new merchandise design, specifically for us. And as you can see, it's fantastic. You've got the radar in the middle, and any aircraft you wish to have custom designed for you. We've got the F-15s in at the moment, but you can have any design you like. At small charge, you can have your name put on it, whatever you like. That's our new design. And then obviously on our stream, on the bottom, you see the little scrolly bit. Oh, we got Blue Air. Thanks for that, Joseph. Blue Air coming in very soon. On the scrolly bit at the bottom, if it's your birthday, if you know one's got a birthday and they watch, or an anniversary, or if you just want your name coming up, give us a shout and then we'll put your name for the stream. You can see your name come up the bottom there for the whole of the stream. Doesn't matter what it's for. But please do pass aviation action around between friends, families, boyfriends, girlfriends, mistresses, partners, dogs, cats, whatever. We just want to get out there and bring what we bring out to you guys. So next in is Blue Air in 5 minutes. Okay. So we'll rabble on for 5 minutes. Got my direction mixed up. When they turn right on departure to go to Ireland, Scotland and Iceland, they come over my house. Okay, so yeah. So if they turn right, they go up north, and if they turn left, they're going off towards Europe. And if they go straight on, I do believe they go towards Ireland, etc. I used to know the departures. I think they've got Onley, Detling, Clacton. I think that's what they are. Yeah, for the scope range, do go along and look at our website, and we can do merchandise on anything. And if you look again, we do have prices on there as well. Jake, the lure of a BLT and coffee has get me up. Oh, see, now you're talking about food and drink. I think that's what I'll be doing on the way home. And when I get home, I'll edit some videos. And tomorrow there'll be a video going up on our Facebook page. So keep an eye out. I'm not too sure which one it'll be yet. But we do have videos from Midlands Airfest. We have stuff from Bryce Norton. We have a Typhoon full afterburner departure, which is a unrestricted departure. A400 Voyagers. Didn't get C-17 though. But we have lots of videos. So I'm not sure which one we're going to put up tomorrow, but we'll put one up instead of a picture tomorrow. Morning, Sarah. Sorry, Darren, that was scheduled the Blue Air. Joseph. So hopefully, so you're telling me in a couple of minutes we should have a Blue Air. Let's hope so. Now I'm thinking, oh, maybe a sausage egg McMuffin. Oh, see, now you're making me hungry, Jake. Food. So you can see we've got a line of EasyJets. This one here, as you can see, it's got engine covers. It's not going to be going anywhere soon. And Jane, all round Jake's for breakfast. That's an idea. Put the frying pan on, cook us a breakfast. Yeah, we were all up early this morning. Can't believe the mods were up so early. That's pretty cool. And Jane's on the coffee. I did have a quick cup of coffee before I came out, but we do still have 3 Wizzairs to depart. And Caroline just cooked a breakfast. It's my day off work. Now let's go through what we had. We had bacon, sausage, egg, fried bread, baked beans or tomatoes. What was it then, Caroline? Bet it was that. Sounds lovely. Delicious. So I'm looking over to the right. I can't see nothing inbound. Yeah, I do like the sound of that. So what we do, we'll pan over to where the Titan is. You can see all the bizjets parked over the back there. Oh, and there we go. So as I say that, we have a Wizzair just been pushed back You can see just there, being pushed back, so we do have another Wizzair for departure very shortly. Another Wizzair at the back there getting loaded up with passengers, and then you've got your Titan, and then you've got your bizjets over the back. I buy a normal coffee, a small jar of Irish cream coffee in a mix-up, makes an awesome brew. Sounds nice. So we know we've got a Wizzair just about to taxi out, which is good. And we'll pan around to the others so you can see all the other aircraft, Ryanair, all the other EasyJets parked over where the car park is, which is another location I go to. And then you have Signature and some bizjets parked over there. And you do sometimes get toggers up here, just getting the number crunchers as we call them. Darren, not as much as that. Bacon, egg, tomatoes, mushrooms and toast. Keep me going till this. Yeah, that sounds quite nice. I'm sounding a bit hungry now. My belly was rumbling earlier. It's rumbling a bit more now. Next Blue Air is due. Okay. Thanks much, Joseph. So that we won't be here then, because there's a bit of a big lull coming up. So what we'll do, we'll wait for these to depart, these Wizzairs. So they're over there. There's one just about to taxi out very shortly. And see, we'll talk about food now. You'll have great tastes. Now, when we're talking about food, I love strip waffles. Who doesn't like a good strip waffle? We do like a good strip waffle. Anyone know what strip waffle is? They're lovely, they are. But if you eat 2 packs, they're not too great for you. Pack maybe. 2 packs, not so good. I suppose it's a bit like having 2 strawberry milkshakes. One's okay, 2's a bit too much. What's a strip waffle? It's a waffle. You get it from Holland with caramel inside, and they're delicious. Absolutely delicious. Not a little bit, absolute. So I do believe the Wizzair now is taxiing out. Can you hear him revving up? And then we have another one behind him just on the pushback. So we have another 2 Wizzairs. And I was hoping for some bizjets for you guys. I've probably pronounced it strip waffle wrong, but it's close to that. And is the DHL, I can't see the DHL at the back. Normally it parks at the back, doesn't it, Ben? It's not there this morning, I can't see it. Normally it's quite visible. We're all getting hungry. Well, this is a good subject, you know, food. As you can see, the heat haze is pretty bad out there. So we'll go down the dip, down the alphas. Have a runway check at the moment. We'll go past us, there is. Airfield ops, doing a runway check. And then we have another Wizzair just come off the tug, getting ready for taxi. Now I'm not going to predict which one this one's going to do. He's either going to do a departure straight out or he'll do a backtrack. Got a 50-50 chance here. I think I'll do a full English breakfast when Ken gets up. He's not up yet. Go and kick him out. But yeah, I love that. Come on, what are you going to do there, mate? Straight out. No, he's backtracking. Is he backtracking? No, he is. Yep, he's going for a straight out. So he's doing a straight out departure. Thanks, Ben, for the information. Appreciate that. Thank you. Like I said, I do code quiet when they rev up the engine. It's not the same as an F15, but it still sounds nice. Another Wizzair taxiing down now. We'll leave it here for now while this taxiing towards us. And if you haven't already, please jump over onto YouTube. Get better quality on YouTube than Facebook. And if you haven't and you're new to us, please do share around. If you are and loyal supporter, follow us, thank you very much. If you are new to us, welcome to the family. And thanks mods for this morning, really appreciated. And I've Wizzair taxiing down now. Now very shortly, I think there's a pretty big quiet spell till about 9:15-ish. Thank you, Sarah. We appreciate that. Sarah's shared it around. Thank you. And it just shows you we don't just do military, we do civilian. And Carl, don't like Luton because Lingus don't fly there, unfortunately not. Good old Shamrock, call sign for Lingus. And we have another Wizzair taxi now. One Wizz on taxi plus 2 have started pinging. Oh, that's cool. So the Wizzair Wednesday, we have 2 still on the ground. We're going to call it Wizzair Wednesday, I think. Pretty cool. I was seriously hoping for some more bizjets. I thought bizjets would be busier than this. But it's hot here, so if it's hot and it's only half past 8 in the morning, 20 to 9, I can imagine what kind of temperatures we're going to get today. So if you are out in the heat today, please do splatter on the sun cream, and where possible drink loads and loads and loads and loads of liquid. And my wife will tell you, it's why don't I practice what I just preached. Wizende, I like that, Ian. I like that, Wizende. Yeah, love it. Pan around to the next one. Who's taxied on? Now he's going to go for a full departure. He's going to go right to the end of the runway. Okay, we'll spin it around down there, and then this is called a backtrack. 18 degrees, Darren. It feels a lot warmer on my legs and my head. I think that's to do with lack of hair on both legs and head. So as you can see, he's now turning around. Ready for departure. Highs today, 29 degrees. Love it. I do like the heat, to tell the truth. I do like that. I rather the heat than the cold. But I won't be sitting out in it. And here we go. Nice full departure. So he's going to be banking to the left. That means he's going to go over my house very shortly. We have another Wizzair taxiing down. And thank you very much. Bellius, thank you very much for the super chat. Really appreciate that. Thank you. Morning, Darren. I really do appreciate that. Thank you very much. So this is taxiing up the Alphas or deltas. So this is where they've changed the layout of the airfield. It used to be where he is now. The Charlie taxiway is when they come off the runway. I do believe this is Echo or Delta, and then he taxis onto Alpha. Morning, Duncan. Sun today, thunderstorms tomorrow. We love a thunderstorm. And Duncan is one of our photographers who's just jumped on Facebook. So morning, Duncan. Hope you're keeping well. And we do have two more Wizz on the ground. And Caroline, is there much going on next month at Mildenhall? Just be normal tanker stuff, Ospreys and Herc stuff. But you might want to get yourself to Lakenheath at some point next month. And then I've been informed Lakenheath is going to stay quiet now. The two deployment air squadrons are out. It'll probably be quiet now till about September, I've been told, and then it'll be busy again. But you do have 493rd, some of the aircraft are still there, so they still go out, about 6 in the morning go out, 6 to 8 go out in the morning, and they do close pretty early at the moment, I do believe. So which one is he going to do? Is he going to do straight out, or is he going to be doing... So we have another Wizzair pushing back. Wizzendi, as Ian says. Pretty cool, I like that. Bit like the name Afterburner for AV fuel. As an aftershave, that sounds fantastic. Imagine that. Oh. And Tim, very good. Any A380s during today? No, unfortunately not. Wrong airport. That'd be a fantastic sight though to see that in, wouldn't it, guys? Imagine that, an A380 out. Oh. Concorde's been here before. I've seen a 747 on here before, the SP version. Still trying to get used to this tripod head. Brand new tripod head. And if you are an avid photographer, you'll understand how expensive some things cost. So to my wife, my tripod head cost me 50 quid, but don't tell her, it costs around about the £400 mark, but don't tell her, guys, keep it to yourself. I think if women can hide shoes and handbags and all that kind of stuff, why can't we hide the cost of tripods and cameras and all that kind of stuff? You have two EasyJets, a Wizzair and a Ryanair departure with a departure at 8:50 from Ben. So that's what I was looking at. I was looking at the 850 mark, which was my cut-off point. So when thanks Ben for that information, by the way. So that's going to be my cut-off point, is when these guys go up, we shall bid you a farewell. Another Wizzair pinging. But yeah, I remember the day when I saw 747 SP land here. I think the Israeli Air has had 777 on here. I'm not too sure. It's either triple. I know it's definitely a 76 I've had on here. I'm not too sure if I've had a 777 on here. But the A310 has been on here a few times. with the DHL. Darren, she will throw her handbag at you. Well, we're not going to tell her, are we? We're going to keep it our secret. She has a wardrobe just full of handbags and shoes. But if my camera bag gets in the way, God help me. But it's alright for me to open a wardrobe and just shoes and handbags just fall all at me, you know. But hey ho, we won't get into that, will we? Don't get me started on perfumes. How much perfume does a woman need? And all I want is a new camera bag. I can feel I've started a fight here. So we are waiting for some more aircraft to depart. I can hear, I'm sure, an aircraft taxiing at the back behind the car park there. Because the main terminal is behind this car park, as you can see in front of you. You've got the control tower, then the car park, and then behind there is the main terminal. So we do have a Wizzair that's pushed back. Another one. Oops. Awkward. Wife was online at the time. Oh dear. Oh dear. Alison, you can love both aviation and handbags. Right, I'm going to get out of this one. Didn't realise she was online. She should be at work now. Yeah, why aren't you at work? Just doing me. Yes, there is a bit of awkwardness going on here. So we have another Wizzair taxi. Oh dear, I have another Wizzair taxi now. So we'll wait for him just around this area here. He's just coming up the taxiway now. And up to the left of me, I can hear an aircraft coming out of the main terminal. So it will either be a Ryanair or a EasyJet. I can hear a helicopter going over the top of us. If this Wasabi here should be looking straight up. Oh, there he is. Yeah, right over the top of us. Oh, that's nice. It does look like an Augusta just gone over the top of us. I might be totally wrong, but it looks like it. So I predict, might be totally wrong, he might go straight out. Yeah, we do have an aircraft taxiing. That's an EasyJet coming this way. Good. So he's going straight down for a back track. He's going to go down to the bottom, so we'll wait for him down there. Steve has put, your tripod was cheap compared to the handbag that my girlfriend bought purely on impulse while we were out and about in London 3 or 4 years ago. That how much? Steve. Wow. My goodness me. God. Hope you're reading this, wifey. 895 quid for a handbag. Oh, buy a second-hand car for that. So in the good old days, that was a brand new car. So we do have 2 EasyJets taxiing out as well. So their main terminal is the back, where the car park was earlier, as I've shown you. So their main terminal is at the back. There you go. It was in Augusta, Westland, just over you. There you go. I don't know much. But yeah, Augusta. I feel happy with that one. I thought it would be. I do like my helicopters. And again, anything with aviation, I love. My wife would tell you that. Sometimes too passionate. Sometimes I'm too passionate about the aviation. And then we have a Ryanair. So we've got these 2 and a Ryanair. Thanks Ian and Ben for the information. Now is he going to, yep, he's going to go for a straight out departure. You may have to hold for a few minutes, depending on the aircraft in front due to separation. And the Ryanair is an 8:55 departure. Okay, so what we'll do, we'll wait for the Ryanair on departure. We have nothing on arrival. Love it, love it, love it, love it. So hopefully he'll be doing a straight out departure as well. So he'll be holding for a few minutes, I would have thought, or a couple of minutes, for his colleague to disappear. I can't believe that. Oh, I can see the Ryanair is now taxiing down towards us. And then I think the next departure, or next aircraft in, is at 9:15. So this Ryanair will be the last aircraft for us. And I shall then bid you a farewell for the rest of the day. Don't get too sunburnt. Plenty of cream, plenty of water, keep hydrated. And keep an eye out for the notifications of what's going on next week. If you haven't already, press the notification bell button, whatever you like to call it. Loads of things coming up. We're going to get out as often as we can, and we're going to be hitting loads of different places as much as we can. So bear with us. We do have internet problems now and again. The weather does stop us, but we will be getting out and about anywhere and everywhere, military and civilian. Just you wait until we can go to Europe. Ryanair taxi down now. Looks like you have a Cessna 550 arriving from Oxford, just gone over electric. Okay, well we might be waiting for that then. If that's coming in here, we'll wait for that one. Anything for bizjet. And again, we appreciate your being with us this morning, your early risers, your early birds. For Wizzair, as Ian mentioned. Sounds fantastic, I like that. Please go along and look at our new scope range on our website. Don't forget we've got some fantastic videos coming up soon on our YouTube channel and Facebook. And keep an eye out for all of our notifications of where we're going to be next. So yeah, we do have that Cessna 550 inbound then. Cheers for that, Ben. So that'll be our last aircraft. Not unless something comes out beforehand. Back of my legs are burning. Just saying. Man, I'm chips. Sun cream. If you only just joined us to Aviation Action, welcome. And if you've joined us and you've been following us for a while, thank you very much for your continued support. It really is appreciated. And if you haven't already, please do pass us around. Your mum, your dad, your sister, your auntie, your uncle, your partner, everybody. We appreciate it. And don't forget, we do civilian as well as military. We try and cover it all. Going over the house. And as Ben has said, we've got an inbound. We'll wait for the inbounder. And it's literally just coming to my eyesight. I can see now. Nice filming. Thank you, Dave. Really appreciated. Yeah, I think Ken was like a beetroot at one point. If he'd have taken his shirt off and got that red, it'd have been like the old Tango advert. Oh dear. Oh! Who mentioned the DHL? Who mentioned the DHL earlier? He's literally just popped behind he's being pushed back right as we speak. The DHL is being pushed back. He was behind the hangar. So we're not going anywhere, guys. We're going to get that DHL. We are getting the DHL. A300 out of here. Good morning, Norman. From the Wirral. Jane, goodbye. Take care. Have a good day. Make sure you're completely covered up. Plenty of sun cream. Hydrated. So yes, the DHL is now being pushed back. I'll show where he is. No wonder I couldn't see him. He was right behind that building. So he's now being pushed back. And what we'll do, we'll pan around now for the arrival. Reverse thrust is on. And what we'll do, we'll pan around to the DHL. You can see him being pushed back at the back there. There you go, there's the DHL. Ben, there you are. Ben, thank you very much. You mentioned it earlier. Thank you, Ben. See, he was hiding behind that building. No wonder I couldn't see him. Ian, thank you very much. I really appreciate that. That is so kind of you. Thank you. And Roland Livings, hello from darkest Hertfordshire. That's where I am. I live in Hertfordshire. Darkest Hertfordshire. It's a lovely place. Depends what part of the darkest Hertfordshire you're at though, I suppose. There are some dark places. And Graham, another mod. Nice piece of civvy action this morning. And Wendy, I have to go now to walk the dog. Enjoy the walk. Wherever you are, make sure if it's warm where you are, hydrate, sun cream, splat it all over. And my leg is like a beetroot. Practice what you preach. And that's what I'm going to get tonight. And don't forget, we also cover the military. We didn't do the live stream at Heathrow with the Air Force One. We felt there was enough people covering it. So what we did instead, we went stupidly, finished work, early hours of the morning, straight down to Cardiff to get the presidential Ospreys. From there we went back to Heathrow, did video Air Force One departure with First Lady and the C-32, and then we got Marine One formation flight back to Norfolk. So they're videos that will come in soon. We've also got Mildenhall from our other videographer, Dave, who was at Mildenhall to see Air Force One arrive and the C-32 arrive. So we've got them as videos as well, which will be coming up soon. So we do have two videographers. There's myself and Dave, and we have a selection of photographers. We have Lee, we have Dave, we have, I'll get this right, we have Aaron, we have Duncan, and then we have Lara, and I'm pretty darn sure I've forgotten one, which I'll get a kick for that. Might be right, I think I might have got a lot of them. And then obviously we've got the moderators, which is Rachel on YouTube, Leon Rachel do YouTube, and we have Shirley who does Facebook. We do have a new guy joining us very soon, Luke, and we also have Graham at present joining with us as well, who joins us sporadically when he's available. He lives a very busy life. So we'll get the DHL departing, and if that's all that we see, then that will be a wrap for today. Oh, there you go. Yeah, I knew someone. I knew I'd forget one. And Stuart. That's another photographer. So that's another photographer as well. We have Stuart as well. So they're the guys that bring you the photography during the week. They put their posts up every morning. Good morning, Sam, on YouTube. So we're waiting for the DHL to taxi out. Over the back there. Titan came in earlier. We've had a selection of Wizzairs, a couple of EasyJets, a couple of Ryanairs. And the main terminal for here at Luton is behind this massive big car park. And now the DHL is taxiing out. And if there's anything like the DHL that goes out of Heathrow, that just goes up like a rocket. It's still a pretty awesome sight to see. So the DHL taxiing down now will be our last aircraft of the morning. We've been live since 7:15 for the early birds, the early risers. And we're back after a year at Luton Airport. We've been away since COVID-19, and hopefully things will just get bigger and better here at Luton, with more restrictions being lifted hopefully in the future. And then we'll be heading out towards Heathrow more, further afield, and on top of that we'll still be continuing with our Lake and Heaths, our Coningsbys, and on top of that we have our valleys and everywhere else we can go. And Sue, watching from North Wales. Lovely part of the world, North Wales, love it. Up towards Bangor is one of my favourite spots. Look at the size of this. Fantastic aircraft. I think this is one of the biggest aircrafts that comes in here now. And don't forget, we'll also be visiting Stansted in the future. One place we haven't visited yet is Stansted. Or Gatwick. I know Gatwick's a bit difficult to stream from. Sam, I'm watching from quite close to Heathrow. Looking forward to when Heathrow gets busy again. Or busier, shall we say. So this will be the last aircraft of the morning. Then I'm going to go home and do some editing of some videos. I've got a backlog of videos to be done. So there is a little dip there, where he's gone down and going up a little hill now. It's funny, when you're in the aircraft taxiing out, you don't feel that. And when you're up on the car park videoing, you don't really see that little dip. Yeah, I agree there, Sam. I've seen pictures of Myrtle, but not that busy. That was unbelievably busy at Myrtle. Some bloke could have had an ice cream van and made an absolute fortune, or a burger bar. Burger bar Dave could have come down from Lake and Heath, made a killing. So the question is he going to do straight out? He's going to do a straight out departure by the looks of it. Awesome. Again, enjoy. Thank you much for watching today, guys. Really appreciate it. So this is going to be our last aircraft. have to say that was quite nice. And with that note, guys, I hope you've enjoyed it. Thank you much for joining me early this morning. But until next time, take care, and remember, loads of sun cream. But until next time, keep an eye out for notifications. We will be busy, coming very soon. Take care, bye bye for now.